good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today, the People's Accord. My name is Divine Marizu, and I'm a student diplomat for the People's Accord. So today we just want to get to know you more and ask you some interview questions. Could you tell me what's your name?
My name is Maria. Nice to meet you, Divine.
Where are you from, please?
I'm actually born in Pakistan, and I came in South Africa when I was 11 years old. So then I grew up in South Africa. So half of my life at the moment was spent in Pakistan and half was in South Africa.
Awesome. Could you give a background comparison between growing up in Pakistan and
So I was born in Pakistan in 2001, and then I studied till grade 6 in Pakistan, and I came to South Africa in 2013, and I started my studies with grade 7, and I did my matric in South Africa, and then I went to Region Business School, did my degree in BCom accounting, and now I have just finished access program in accounting.
So that was leading me to what I wanted to ask you about, what do you spend most of your time on?
You can call it a nerd, but I'm not a nerd. I really enjoy doing creative things and innovative things, and I'm more of a person who loves studying. Whenever I find time, I like doing research, I like doing innovative things, and the work the way I work, it's a very creative and innovative place where we teach students how to be innovative. So that's where I spend a lot of my time creating, designing new things, and studying mainly.
That's amazing. We always say, everyone should have this innovative mindset. That's awesome. So could you tell me about some of your favorite holiday growing up, if you had any?
So in 2017, I went back to my country in June, and it was the best holidays. And in Jan, I went back to my country. So it's always the best going back to your country and meeting your family. The feeling is something different. You can never get it in anywhere else. Even though we left that country, but when you go back to your own country, the feeling is something else, and you won't be able to explain how your time has been there. So I spent one month in June in 2017, and it was the best. Even though it was so hot, let me tell you, it was 41 degrees. It was so hot, and with me with the scarf, it was really crazy. But I think every memory has its own perk, and every memory is always with you. The best part was I went with my parents. We enjoyed. It was like I was meeting my family after 5 years. So meeting your family after 5 years was a memorable holiday, memorable month. I made sure I visit every place. I ate every food, even though it was hot and you could not just eat a lot, but I just ate everything to make sure I don't regret not having those moments.
Amazing. So just savage every moment you had.
I made sure I enjoy.
Tell me about the food.
I love spicy food, so I went for every spicy food. I made sure I have every spicy food.
Amazing.
I made sure I have every cold traditional drinks that we have, a lot of samosas, everything.
Amazing. So I'm sure right now, since the last time you were back home was in 2017, do you have any plans of visiting home soon?
I did visit in Jan. I actually did visit in Jan for my brother's wedding, and it was another memorable moment. Also, it's seeing your brother getting married. It's like being with him all the time, and now you're seeing him moving into someone else's life. It's something different, but we enjoyed it. It was our first wedding in the family, so I enjoyed that too.
That's amazing. Now I want to be part of your family.
You should definitely come visit Pakistan.
You're a very interesting person. So could you just share the nicest thing you've done?
So the place I work in, when I joined there, when I started learning the skills and what they do, they actually teach students the skills that they can go out and open their businesses. For example, laser cutting, robotics, 3D printing. So I got so interested in learning those skills. When I finished I became an intern at that place. So now what I do is, any student that come to me, I teach them these skills, and what happens to those skills is they learn these skills and they go out and open the business. And I'm an accountant at the moment at that place, so I have to record what every student is learning, what they are, how much they're selling it for, and how they're opening up the business. And I'm actually helping each student open their business, and that's that feels so good, actually helping a student, especially a student that's not from a good background, helping them. It's a side business that they have. It's not something very great in the starting, but the initiative and the skills that they gain from me and from my colleagues, it's very hard to explain, and I feel so good that whatever I learn, I give it back. So I feel like that's little something nice that I try and do and help the students with, that can change their life actually.
I like that, how you phrase it, like whatever you have, you want to give it back.
A lot of people in these days are very selfish and they want to keep the knowledge to themselves. And I don't like that way. Like when you learn something, you need to learn to give it also and pass on that knowledge. That's why you're learning. And pass it on to those that won't be able to gain that knowledge. They won't get these things very easily.
True. That's really amazing you're doing. Let me, on behalf of those students, say thank you for what you're doing.
So much.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So let me just ask you one last thing. If you could do one thing to make the world a better place, what would it be?
Honestly, when I look at the students in rural areas, in countries that going through wars, children that are on the streets, children when it's cold, they have nothing, they have nowhere to go, and the tears I see in their eyes just really melts me. And what I want to change is, I think I want to empower those people that have money to save those people that don't. A lot of people are like this. The rich people stay rich and the poor people stay poor. So what I want to change is, I want to change people's mindset is learn to share, learn to help others, learn to change the places of those who are living in a very different place. Like for example, I was looking at like what's happening in Syria. It's those children, every day someone is passing away, every day someone is killed, and those children have nobody. And when it's cold, it's like they have no shelter on their head. So what I want to change is, I want to teach and empower the world to make sure that we don't have a single child that goes to sleep hungry. I could have been in the same situation, but now I'm in a better position. I can try and play and try a tiny 0.01% to help. So I am working towards it, and I am praying towards that we can help those who are in need.
That is so touching. You're really a kind and warm-hearted person, because for you to be able to think about this, how to help, but just like you say, people are just thinking about themselves, thinking about their own problems, when their problems compared to, for example, what these kids in Syria are facing is so minute, because where would the next meal come from? So we need to also help, try to create this awareness just like you're doing, so that other people can also pass an helping hand. Because even if it's just a 0.001%, in the long run, everybody puts that 0.001%,
it will make a big difference. It will make a big difference.
Exactly. Maria, I want to say thank you so much for giving your time.
Thanks, Divine. Thanks for having me, actually.
Let me use this opportunity to share what the People's Accord are doing. One of the things in line with what you just said about helping people. So we have this opportunity whereby we go to like fund projects, or people who wants to like do meaningful projects in the world. So if you go to our website at www.thepeoplesaccord.org, you're going to come to see details about how you could like file for a project you want to fund, and could see how to make that possible. I could also send more links to you if that's okay.
Okay, yes, please. I will be looking forward to seeing that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Divine.